Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go.
Now, a feature presentation.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome to the MatineeChat podcast.
There is a God.
With Kathy Kaiser.
Oh, stewardess, I speak jive.
And Anthony Wise.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
He's just ignorant.
Stay connected at MatineeChat.com, on Facebook and Twitter at MatineeChat.
The radio's all yours now.
MatineeChat podcast on now.
And welcome back to Matinee Chat. Anthony and I had a great week of fun-filled movies, and we're really excited to tell you here in volume 34.
Is it really 34 already?
34 weeks. You've been getting to hang out with me.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Coming up on a year very soon.
Woohoo! Here we go.
Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that?
I know. So far, it's been the best year of your life.
It's definitely been a most entertaining year.
Well, good,
sure,
good. Glad to hear it.
Movies on the regular. Today we have 5 movies, which surprised me because I only saw one of them. So,
Really? Yeah, they brought lots of them out this week.
Didn't bother to let me know about the other ones.
I did too.
Yourself, so.
Okay. Do not believe him for a second. Some of these I saw during the day, and you were busy working.
Okay, then I believe you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We have Miracles from Heaven, the Divergent series with ALLEGIANT, Eye in the Sky, Hello, My Name is Doris, which is, I think, about Eminem's mom.
No, it's not.
And The Bronze, which is about Tanya Harding, right?
No. Someone that's imitating Tanya Harding. Okay. Maybe not.
Maybe not. All right, cool. You got a chance to see Miracles in Heaven starring Jennifer Garner.
I did. And that actually popped Wednesday this week instead of Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, tell me more about this Queen Latifah starring movie.
Okay, so Miracles from Heaven, rated PG, starring Jennifer Garner, Queen Latifah. Kylie Rogers is the little girl in the film. And it's a true story written about Anna Beam, and little girl who has a digestive disorder that is literally killing her. She has intense pain, and they go to doctors for months and months and months, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. And then once they finally get a diagnosis, there is no cure. So Jennifer Garner, playing her mother, Christy, is, trying to find a doctor that can diagnose her and figure out what's going on. And she is very intense in this film. This is some of the best work Jennifer Garner's ever done. He's giving me the look like, really?
Well, because I figured it was like, what was that? That movie that came out, there is a heaven, about that kid who saw heaven and it was fake or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed this. I just lumped it in with that. I figured this was one of those kind of movies. Is that not what it is?
Well, it is. It's yeah. It's about God and God not answering prayers.
Your boobs are big. Your butt is small. But still you're in for quite...
It's about God, yes. It's about their faith, and it's about testing their faith, both from their prayers not being answered and the nasty people at their church, of all places.
Oh, nasty people at church?
Yes,
no way.
Yeah.
I thought they were so accepting over there.
No, not some of these ladies in Jennifer Garner's church. So, yeah, and then they find, a doctor, like I said. She waits on this waiting list, and she can't wait anymore, so she packs up the kid, and they take off to Boston to try to get in to see this doctor. And even with the diagnosis and all of that, it looks like she's not going to make it. So she goes back home, and her older sister decide to climb a tree, which is something they've always done. She falls down the middle of this tree. 2 hours later, they finally get her out. They're not sure she's going to survive yet again. And then all of a sudden, she's fine.
Spoiler.
Yes?
First of all, I assumed she was going to die. Second of all, what do you mean she fell at a tree and they had to get her out?
Okay, the tree was like a couple...
She
fell into the tree. The inside was hollow. It was a huge oak tree. It was hollow, and she fell into it. And then apparently their prayers were answered.
So it's like Christmas Vacation, where she falls in the well, eyes go cross-eyed, get kicked by a mule, Eyes come back to normal. Eddie can't explain. So it's like that.
There you go.
She has some sort of disease. She falls in a tree. Disease goes away.
Right.
So what they have to do is find out what it is that gave her the disease and just not do that again.
Well, there you go. But
That's not how
it was
works.
actually something genetic that they could not fix.
Way to go, parents.
Yay. So, yeah. So, I mean, it definitely is a tearjerker. So, please bring along your box of Kleenex. Like I said, I think it's some of Jennifer Garner's best work. I'm not sure if she was channeling the mother that she is of 3, or maybe there was some, parts of her character that she was channeling that divorce she just went through. Anyway, it was a very emotional, very good portraying that Jennifer did.
They divorced?
Yes.
When?
Something about the nanny last year.
With Affleck?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. No, no longer. Come on, Anthony. No. Yep.
See.
Him.
Let's just point out, Arnold did it first. That's all.
Okay.
Everyone's
All of
trying-
them can blame it on Arnold.
everyone's trying to-
Perfect. So if
Just
you...
copy the man.
All right. So if you head to MatineeChat.com or check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat. And my review is somewhere between must see on the big screen and wait and catch it on DVD. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're up for a tearjerker, then head on out to the theaters. And if you're not quite in that emotional state that you want to do that, wait and catch it on DVD and watch it with the whole family. So.
All right. Full review, of course, online, MatineeChat.com. Get another movie in before we start playing a game. And this movie is part of a book. A book turned into a movie.
Yeah.
The Divergent series. This is Allegiant Part 1. There was a previous movie, the Divergent series, something.
Insurgent.
Red Dawn, The Return of James Spader or something. I don't know.
What are you...
I don't know. I didn't see it. The point is, I didn't see it and you didn't see it.
Right. I didn't see Insurgent. I saw the first one. I
However,
didn't see that.
it seems like a pretty easy movie to pick up. I don't know how you felt in the theater.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I even missed one in the series, and yeah, I was good.
Yeah,
I knew what we were.
Gist of it. So, good old Jeff Daniels is in it, as well as a bunch of youth and...
How about Shailene Woodley, Theo James, Miles Teller, and
Lenny
Zoe Kravitz?
Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah,
Who would've
Zoe.
thought that?
She's really pretty.
Yeah, she's cool. So it's based on books. You've never read the book either, have you?
I have not read the books.
Has your daughter read the books?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
What'd
my
she
older
say
daughter
about
read
them?
the books.
What'd she say about them? Are you talking about them at all?
No, she's in Japan. Well, actually, she's on her way to Australia right at the moment.
And
I didn't talk to her about the movie.
Okay.
Sorry. It never came up in conversation. Hey, how's Japan? You're on your way to Australia. Fabulous. And the Allegiant movie? How about if we reference back to those books? Nope, sorry.
No. All right. Well, that's too bad. I did feel like Theo James was like, I don't know.
He was the eye candy of the evening for me.
It was like somebody took a hair from James Franco and then cloned him 3 times.
Really?
And
Okay.
then something went wrong.
Okay.
And that's him. But he was he was just so rugged, trying to, he saw through the BS, he was gonna save the day.
He was going to save the day
but-
for his one true love.
Yeah.
Trust, come on.
They do a good job of, I wouldn't say resetting the story, but keeping you abreast of what had happened earlier.
Yes.
Very quickly.
They reference back right away.
Yes, that you get up to date and you can follow along right there with what's going on in this movie. So I hate to do comparison, but I feel like with the Hunger Games.
Yeah. Twilight.
Well, I don't see Twilight.
Oh, okay.
But Jennifer Lawrence's character versus her character with was it Shailene Woodley?
Shailene Woodley, yes.
I guess they just gave Jennifer more talking points, like more speaking parts, more script to work with. I don't know. I feel
Yes.
I feel like I like Jennifer made more statements as a character.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Than the character that they have in Triss.
Yes.
That being said, effects wise, it was visually pleasing.
And I think visually this was one of the better ones. I mean, we had a lot more action and suspense type things, I guess.
And Mr. Fantastic wasn't terrible. I don't know.
Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Yes, his name is Peter in the movie. Yes.
I don't know if they try to force him as comic relief or if that was like just his character.
I think that's his character in the
snotty
series. He is the comic relief, but they did give you a twist to his. Yeah. They do give you a twist to Peter and his character in this movie that I wasn't anticipating. So. And so I will also say that if that's Chicago, then I worry what we're looking like down here. Yeah. Okay. You mean if Chicago was that annihilated, you're wondering if we're even still alive down here?
I mean, the outskirts of Chicago were just, wasteland. So
desolate, yes.
I'm assuming we're the same situation.
Okay.
But I was, like I said, I wish she had more statements to make. I wish there was stronger writing for her character to be more vocal.
I agree. And I think part of the issue with it is they turned this into Allegiant Part 1. So we've really drug the last book out. Just
like they did with Hunger Games.
Yeah. So I think that is where the drawing out for you is coming from, is it's not moving as quickly as maybe you were hoping it would, which is drawing out her role.
But interesting, story discussion on not the future, I guess. I certainly hope not the future, but
I hope not too.
But somewhat of a strange possibility.
Yeah,
it was like a Mad Max Truman world.
Exactly. I would say yes, that's what it was, and I think that Jeff Daniels his part was pretty good as well.
I mean, he's always consistent. It's Jeff Daniels.
Okay. Exactly. And I like him better in this character than maybe, Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
I mean, you just don't like that movie in the first place.
No, I didn't.
So.
Okay. So if you check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat or at MatineeChat.com. I don't know what Anthony's going to rate it, but I told everybody that even though all the youngsters are going to be rushing out to the theater this weekend to see it, anybody who's read the book, anybody who's followed this series on film is already at the theater. I'm saying you can wait and catch this one on DVD.
Oh, yeah, this is totally niche. If you've never read the books and don't care to get into it, then don't bother. But if you're, curious about it, it's a good movie to at least, you can just jump in and not have to worry about watching the other hour and a half to 2 hours that was in the previous movie. So it's like, a time crunch or a time saver, if you will.
Yeah, and like you said, and they do reference back enough that even if you didn't see the one before, if you didn't see Insurgent, you can definitely check it out.
Okay, now it's time for a game. We like to call it Name That Movie Tune.
And it's Anthony's week, so we have super exciting stuff this week.
Very exciting stuff. And this is how the game begins.
Get these morons off the air.
Hey, Tiny, who's playing today?
Wait till Otis sees us!
We're on a mission from God.
I love his music. I do. I'm a Michael Bolton fan.
Whoa!
Name That Movie Tune.
All right. It is my week for Name That Movie Tune.
So do we have a theme or anything this week, Anthony?
Well, it was Patty's Day this past week.
Yes, it was.
So we're going to do a little. Well, I typed in Irish movies, and this is one of the movies on the list. I don't know how it's Irish. I guess there's an Irish character.
Okay.
Maybe there's an Irish director. I don't know.
Okay, but it was under Irish movies.
It was under Irish movies.
And the
Google,
top 10, I think.
Google never lies.
No, Google never lies.
Never lies when I look stuff up. So, if you know the answer to what movie this song is from, and the original movie, not like the comedic use later on in the 90s with Jim Carrey, but the original use of this, you can find yourself with some tickets to the wonderful Edge 5
the Edge
theaters.
5 theaters,
and thank you,
yes.
Edge, for being part of this game. All right, here is the song, and it goes like this.
I know all there is to know about the crying.
Just so many emotions in there.
So many emotions.
So many emotions. So if you know the answer to what movie that was from, and again, the original movie, not any comedic renditions or uses of as it was used in the 90s for another movie that I don't want to use because that just gives it away.
Okay, all right. It's not going to be as easy this week. Okay, I like it.
I'm starting to see somebody, so I don't want to be too loose.
Very nice, very nice.
Airwaves here, so. Just answer below for your chance to win. I thank you again, Edge 5, for being a part of that. Now get right back into the reviews. We've got Eye in the Sky with Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul.
Yes.
As well as Helen Mirren.
Yeah, Eye in the Sky is also rated R. Like Anthony said, Helen Mirren, Aaron Paul, Phoebe Fox, and Alan Rickman, his last film.
His last movie, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so we have Helen Mirren playing one of those roles that she plays oh so well, a woman in power. She is one of the commanders of the military in England, and we are working with the English and trying to, drum out terrorism all over the world. And Helen and her team find a couple terrorists in Kenya, and they're trying to decide if we're going to take them out or what we're going to do, because everybody has gone in thinking it's going to be a capture. And now that we have a few of the terrorists that are on the list in the same place at the same time, do we take them out? As in, do we kill them off instead of capture, or what do we do?
I'm glad you cleared that up, because I was worried we were going to take them out to eat.
You go. I knew that's what you were thinking, so I had to clear it out.
Unlimited breadsticks and salad. I figured that's what you meant when you said take them out. So I'm glad you cleared that up, because I had a complete loss for sure. I mean, because I just had no idea what, because I didn't get a chance to see the movie. So I assumed you were just, taking them out for a bite to eat, maybe the dollar menu.
There you go. There you go.
What else could
that's
take them
exactly what I was talking about. Anyway, so Helen's trying to get her, upper in command, Alan Rickman, the Prime Minister, everybody to sign off on what we're going to do with this situation about the terrorists. That we have, contact. We know exactly where they are, exactly what's happening, and we're trying to decide what type of collateral damage we're going to do, or, we're going to have in this situation. Are we taking out a couple kids along with a few other people as we're annihilating the building all these terrorists are in, because they're about to leave with a couple of their team strapped full of explosives. So are we going to take everybody out? Are we going to let them go into a big area and take out hundreds of people at a time? So it's the, decision-making process of our military, and then the collateral damage of the innocent people whose lives we're going to take as well along with the terrorists. So
that sounds pretty intense.
It was very, very intense. I'm sure it's not a pick-me-up movie that a lot of people are going to want to rush out and see. Of course, Helen is fabulous. Aaron Paul plays the pilot who's going to have to actually take care of the terrorists. So his drone that he is piloting is who's going to have to drop the bomb.
Gotcha.
And the intenseness of that, because he's new in the game. And, and now he's being told this is what he's going to do, and then has to live with that after the fact. So very intense movie, very extremely intense. It was amazing all the things that they showed that our military and that the English military do use as far as surveillance and keeping track of individuals along the way. I'm sure that it is a movie and they didn't show us everything. I would hope they didn't show us everything that we have to,
Well, obviously they can't even get into an iPhone, so there's got to be other things that they're not showing us.
Well, we had birds flying outside that maybe were cameras. We had little beetles in the house that were cameras. It was pretty exciting from that standpoint, the technology of everything.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
That we have at our disposal. So, but yeah, if you go to MatineeChat.com or check us out on Twitter at MatineeChat, this for me was the must see on the big screen this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about it like middle?
Well, I don't know, because this is the order we put it in.
Oh, okay. I always thought the big movies were last, but all right.
Well, I have another one that's right about there. We're going to throw everyone off this week, because I threw right in the middle the must-see of the week for me.
I hope, I would like to see Alan Rickman.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a fan. I am a huge fan of technology and its growth and our ability to do stuff. However, I'm not a fan of technology to develop just for to kill other people. I get it's protection services, that whole thing. I understand the whole conundrum and that situation, but I would, and it's left over from my appreciation for 007 technology that he had. So that kind of stuff is definitely cool to see, espionage and stuff like that. So I would enjoy. But
and I and a few of the critics that were leaving the Tivoli when we saw this movie were talking too. the dynamics of we're talking about a little girl selling bread is going to be one of the casualties. Does it change the dynamics if it's not a little girl and it's a little boy as far as people viewing this? Things like that.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, Kathy is a must-see. I guess I will go see it if somebody gives me money to go see it.
Okay.
And you go see it for yourself. Let us know what you think. Catch the review up online at MatineeChat.com. And, of course, you can always contact us on Facebook and Twitter. Next up, we have Sally Field.
Yeah, Sally's back.
This is like, what do you call it? Never Been Kissed with...
yes, it's a coming-of-age movie for maybe an older age woman.
Finally breaking out of her shell, not being such an introvert anymore.
Yeah, actually. And the movie that Anthony's talking about is Hello, My Name is Doris, rated R. Sally made an R, too.
Oh, snap. Naughty Sally.
There you go. Starring Sally Field, Max Greenfield, Tyne Daly's back, and Peter Gallagher, too. And, Sally Field plays Doris, and she has been living with her mother for quite a few years, and she's always been single. And the office in which she works at, Max Greenfield, is the new artistic director. And he's just very sweet and kind to her. And she is hoping that maybe it becomes a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, exactly. So Sally's character is very quirky, and she dresses very differently. And, I mean, she's just fun to be around. But like I said, she's very backwards in the romance department. So... it's a very sweet and endearing film between her and Max Greenfield, and, the love that she's hoping will develop, and just have to wait and see if it does.
Oh, you're not going to spoil it for us, Kathy?
No, I'm not going to spoil this one. I'm not going to spoil this.
Soils the young oats? Oh, Kumail's in it. That's cool. I didn't know Kumail's in it. He's funny.
Yeah.
All right on. Oh, and Stephen Root. Oh, I love Stephen Root. Oh, so it's a good cast.
Yeah. And Beth Baer from Two Broke Girls. Do you ever watch that film?
No.
Oh, ever watch that TV show?
No. Actually, one of the skinny ones?
Yes, blonde.
The tall one.
That's Max Greenfield's girlfriend in the movie. Oh. I mean, and, there's so many cute little things, like I said. I mean, Sally's quirky and not, really good in the romance department, and she starts taking tips on romance from Tyne Daly's granddaughter, who's 13.
Updates in the 2016.
So we're going to, set up a Facebook page that's bogus so that we can be friends with Max Greenfield.
Well, that's how it's done nowadays, sadly.
Little quirky things like that, and how Sally, tries...
What is Sally going to do to get out of that?
She's going to, she's trying to come out of her shell and live her life. I mean, she's lived with her mom until at the very beginning of the film, her mother passes away, and now she can spread her wings and maybe entice a younger guy.
About not living with your mom your entire life, or is this a coming-of-age breakout story for a 60-something woman, according to the IMDb page?
I think she's 69, actually.
Good.
Yes,
Lord. I bet that was chosen very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
All right, catch the full review up online at MatineeChat.com. And you said guest run to the theater or just kind of hang out?
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody, wait and catch Hello, My Name is Doris on DVD, or you can maybe even catch this one on Netflix or streaming somewhere in between.
That's not a Cialis thriller?
No, I don't know. No, and I love Sally, and I love Max Greenfield on New Girl. Try to watch it every week. But no, this one I'm going to tell everybody, DVD or wait and catch it on Netflix.
All right, we'll catch the full review up online, MatineeChat.com. And we have one more game to play. It's called Say What, for your chance to win some tickets to the wonderful Lincoln Theater.
Thank you, Lincoln.
And thank you, Lincoln, for being a part of that. Game starts.
Let me bring you up to speed.
Say what?
You talking to me?
Say what again?
Games on the Matinee Chat podcast.
Thanks. I like to play.
Say what?
Unleash the fury.
Let's begin, shall we?
All right, so keeping with this Patty's Day theme, since Patty's Day was on Thursday here in St. Louis, even though it was celebrated for like an entire week.
Yeah, were you hanging out in Dogtown,
we
partying?
We love drinking.
It started Saturday, on Thursday it was still going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so this movie is part of a series of different Irish flicks. If you can figure out which one this is from, you can win some tickets to the lovely Lincoln Theater. It's this this is just 2 tickets, 2 or 4?
It's up to you this week.
Oh, it's up to me. We'll just do 2. No big deal. We'll save them for
okay.
Time.
All right, 2 tickets to the Lincoln.
Unless you can name all the movies, in which case you can take all 4. I don't care.
Perfect.
All right, this is the clip.
What do you want? Your boobs are big. Your butt is small. But still you're in for quite a fall.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, didn't you hear? Bigger is good, but jumbo is dear. I'll give you boobs that come out to here.
It's just...
I think
so
that
creepy.
it's so fitting that you picked a quote where we're talking about boobs.
Well, it's a famous scene. I figured it'd be one that people would know.
Oh, okay.
Easier
Okay.
than
right.
just picking up a random. I mean, there's not too many Patty's Day. It wasn't like Air Bud goes to Patty's Day parade and saves the day or whatever. The movie was not available for
all right.
from.
So if they know what movie that quote is from, they can take home 2 tickets to the Lincoln Theater.
Yes, thank you, Lincoln, again for being a part of that. And now the final review we got going on is this movie, which, again, was with Tanya Harding, is what we said?
No, it's actually Melissa Rauch
Melissa
playing a character who is Tanya Harding-like, who won the bronze medal in gymnastics in the 2004 Olympics.
In the 2004 Olympics.
So,
I was completely thrown off because I had no idea that Melissa Rauch
yes.
I'm just so used to her with so much more makeup and glasses on Big Bang Theory. So to see her like this is just kind of...
She's Bernadette on The Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
I am also a fan of Thomas Middleditch from, Silicon Valley.
Yes.
And Gary Cole has always been, Lumbergh. Lumbergh's always been,
Oh, I've loved him since Dodgeball.
Just since Dodgeball?
Yeah.
But he's Lumbergh.
Well, okay.
From The Office.
Office
Space.
Yes.
I mean, hell.
From Office Space.
Lumbergh fucked her. Craig Kilborn is also in it. Craig Kilborn was the original host of Daily Show before Jon Stewart.
Yes.
And before Trevor Noah. So.
And the eye candy for me was Sebastian Stan. So luckily they brought him along too.
You and your eye candy needs. Why?
I know when I'm a happily married man. I'm happily married man.
Nice. There we go. I don't have to make a joke because you make it for me. Yes.
How about I'm a happily married woman?
How about you stop turning men into meat and appreciate them as humans, Kathy? How about that?
Okay, how about if we do that?
Oh, gosh.
All right, fine.
Bronze rated R comedy, about an hour and 48 minutes. And from the preview, it looks hilarious. And I'm disappointed I had to work that day because else I would have gone to see it with you. But like I said, the cast looks great. I'd definitely go see it if somebody paid for it. That's not me.
Well, Melissa Rauch plays Hope, and 2004. Well, we're in 2016, so let's just say that she's been hanging, all of her life's work on that bronze medal that she brought home and all of the accolades that she gets locally and her fame. That is until a young lady steps into town who is just as good, if not better, a gymnast.
Dun, 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 dun.
And she wants to make it to the Olympics, too. So, rather down and out and maybe in need of cash, Hope, Melissa Rauch, decides that she's going to coach this young lady to the Olympics. So far, so good?
Sure.
Okay.
It sounds like you're just ripping jokes. It's great.
Oh, okay. Perfect. But in this, we have a love triangle between Hope and Ben, who is Thomas Middleditch, and Lance, who is Sebastian Stan, because apparently they used to have a relationship, her and Lance. He's also a men's gymnast, and let's just put it out there for our listeners that there is a sex scene in this movie.
What?
Yes, that is gymnastically choreographed, and it is some of the most amazing choreography I have ever viewed. How's that?
Was there a lot of chalk everywhere? Because it doesn't sound like it'd be a lot of fun.
No, it's amazing what gymnasts can do while they're having sex. Okay.
Well, Dominique Dawes is also an actual medalist.
Yes.
I don't know if she won gold or not, but that's cool. She's in the movie as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, it
So,
looks
and
funny in the
actually,
preview.
Melissa Rauch and her husband wrote the film. They were here in St. Louis last week, doing interviews all over, getting everybody excited about, seeing their work on the big screen. It was pretty exciting, and I think that, if for no other reason, I just gave you the reason, if you're wanting to,
choreographed gymnastics sex scene. And you call me easy and nasty during these podcasts, and you're the big thing you're banking on in this movie.
I'm just saying that might be,
that
might be something that's going to make somebody.
I'm telling you, it sounds chalky. I don't know how they keep it.
There is no chalk involved.
Well, I don't know how they keep a grip.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Catch the full review up online. Let us know what you think about it if you go see it at MatineeChat.com. MatineeChat on Facebook and Twitter at MatineeChat.
And I'm going to tell everybody that I voted it. I rated
voting's
on the brain too this week. I rated it somewhere between must see on the big screen and wait and catch it on DVD.
All right.
So it's funny, it's quirky. There's some interesting sex scenes.
Which apparently is your thing.
There you go.
Okay, so what do we have going on next week?
Next week, we've been waiting for this week.
Why?
We are going to get to experience Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill together on the screen at the same time in Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
Okay. I'm wearing a particular shirt of one of those characters. What are you doing?
I am going to hold back my distaste for Ben Affleck and some guy that's not Christopher Reeves and try to enjoy the movie.
Really?
I'm not looking forward to Ben Affleck. I'm just not. I don't know. They're changing Batmans more than they're changing Bonds, and it's bugging me.
Okay. Well, I think we may have shared this with our listeners before, but there is only one Batman for me.
Michael Keaton.
Exactly.
So
we're in.
Yeah.
We're in agreement
and Keaton
on that
just
aspect.
won, was just in the best movie 2 years in a row.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Batman could be up for the Oscars for best movie.
He could if they would have just put him back in the suit.
I mean, you already have, what's his name, who never wins, who should win all the time?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, he just won.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with that.
He wasn't in there. Gary Oldman.
Oh, okay.
He should win an Oscar, plus he's Commissioner Gordon, who's just great. So,
okay.
Anyways, we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see.
The kid in me is like, yay, but the adult in me is like, I'm judgy and no.
Well, and I don't know. Okay, so let me just put out there, I know everyone's going to be surprised by this. I'm not a comic geek.
No way.
Per se. I know, everyone's surprised, right? I don't understand all this conflict that all of these comic book characters are now going, we're going to go from Batman versus Superman to the next Captain America. We're pitting Captain America against Iron Man. I thought everybody loved one another and they all wanted to save the world. So it shows you how naive and stupid I am.
It all has to do with ego and penis size, Kathy.
Okay. Well, I knew there was something I didn't understand. Maybe that was it.
Superman's got this kryptonic penis from another planet, and Batman just can't handle it. With all his money, he can't afford that penis.
Oh, I knew there was something I was
the
missing.
underlying plot of the movie.
Perfect. Well, we are going to be going to see that movie next week.
Okay.
We're also going to check out My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2.
Oh, that's next week, too. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
You're going to get a reprieve. I'm taking my girlfriend Irene to see that one.
Well, you still have to buy me some Windex.
All right. I'll buy you some Windex. And then also City of Gold.
What's that about?
I'm not sure. They just sent me the link, so we'll have to check that one out, too.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet.
We'll find out next week. Enjoy yourself at the movies this weekend, and we look forward to talking to you about Batman versus Superman. And, okay, bye-bye.
Sounds good. Take care. Bye.